Alright, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online here on the Somerset Isle. We have to talk to the mother of rats here. I guess something we forgot to finish last time.
So, you found our lost sheep. Well done. As you can see, I sent for Arathel's mother. She won't speak to me, of course, but she seems appreciative enough. Perhaps this will be a teachable moment for the both of them. One can hope, I suppose.
And what will happen to Arathel?
Difficult to say. The fact that he's been fraternizing with Apraxix won't reflect well on him. But at least you proved he's not a murderer. That's something, right? You've done far more than rescue a stray high elf, Karam. Take this, and my thanks.
Ooh, what are you giving me? You're giving me a rat fang and dagger. Poisoned weapon enchantment deals 1,000 poison damage and is precise. Increases the weapon and spell critical by 2%. Ooh, well, I think I'm gonna stick with my bow for now. So let's go ahead and complete the quest.
Take notice, sewer dwellers. I know where you are. Keep your affairs in order, or our next encounter will be far less pleasant.
Thank you so much for finding Arathel. Bless you.
Oh, I think I might want to be an adventurer too.
No, you've had quite enough adventure for one lifetime.
A whole bunch of stuff going on back there, including us gaining a level. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to get an attribute point, a skill point, 3 soul gems, and a crown experience scroll. And we're now level 6, which means now if I die, it's going to cost a soul gem to come back to life. Well, let's go ahead and do this. With how fast my stamina's been going out, let me go ahead and raise that up for certain. Commit that. And let's take a look at our skills here. Animal companion, still no difference there, so we can go ahead and just leave those alone. Green balance, no difference there. And like I said, I'm avoiding the Winter's Embrace at the moment. Weapon wise, with a bow we can morph the snipe, or we can grab a volley. Armor wise, we're not really gonna mess with this too much. World wise, soul magic, ooh, we can morph that. Guild wise, we can get intimidation or persuasion. Either one. Racial Nord skills, we can get resist frost. Increase max health by 456 and cold resist by 660. That's an idea. Jewelry crafting. Yeah, okay. You know, I think we're gonna go with the Nord skill. Resist frost. Or do we go for the bow? Well, let's see what we have down here. That uses stamina. That uses magic. That uses stamina. That uses magic. And that uses magic. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. What happens with the morph? We can either go lethal arrow, which deals poison damage and always applies the poison status effect. Also applies major defile to the enemy, reducing their healing. Or we can go with the focused aim, which is mark the enemy hit, allowing you to hit them from further away and afflicting them with minor fracture, reducing their physical resistance. Interesting. Or we can get volley, which is launch a multitude of arrows into the sky to rain down, dealing 453 physical damage to enemies in the target area every 30 seconds, or every half second for 8 seconds. So damage over time, I don't know, I think I'm gonna like the poison attribute here. Stamina cost stays the same, so that's good. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get poison damage. That sounds like the best. Now, I gotta go talk to Razumdar here. And I'm always hitting the wrong button between run and sneak. I'm too used to the Minecraft run and sneak, and here they're reversed. So let's see what we can do about getting to Razumdar. Though it is back out the way I came. So let's go ahead and just rush on over there. We have the increased stamina now. We can go for a little bit longer. So don't mind me, just passing through. Except when I run out of stamina like that, that's not good. But here we are at the staircase, and we are heading out. Back into the main land of Shim. You didn't let me out. Let's try that again. Let me out. There we go. Now we're coming back out to Somerset. Let's see where we can find Razumdar at. And let's see here. Razumdar is that way. Can we have him on the map? I don't see him on the map. Maybe he's outside of Shimmering. Alright, let me go find Razumdar and then we'll come back. So I was right, Razumdar was not in Shimmering. If we go ahead and take a look at the map in here, this was Shimmering, or that is Shimmering, and Razumdar is way down here for some odd reason. But we're coming up on him right now to find out exactly what he's got, except for we see something here. What is this? Pewter. And we can just mine it out of nowhere. Alright, we'll take the pewter. No idea what to use it for. More than likely it's for making jewelry or something. We'll figure it out. But Razumdar should be... Well, who's this guy? Veru Maril.
Have you heard the news from Torhen Card? Nasty folks seem to be making their home there. I'd suggest a purchase or two if you're planning to travel there.
Okay, well, what do you have to sell? Nothing to repair, and buying wise, well, repair kits are a bit expensive, but lesser one. I'm really not going to use the repair kit on my little bow here. Well, maybe I could use the petty repair kit on it, but do you have a bow to sell me? No, you don't. Alright, I'll buy this little repair kit. You never know when it might come in handy. As for now, Razumdar... Where are you at, my friend? There you are.
Ah, Five Claw. The King Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation.
Oh, really?
Treat me like some sort of
Queen
criminal.
Irene will be disappointed that the King Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Aldar to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes?
The Aldark called on the Prince of Bargains before I killed him.
The Prince of Bargains. That could only be Clavicus Vile. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Sijic Sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks.
Valserine returned to Artaeum. She invited me to come and speak to their right master.
The Sijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes?
Valserine said the Order would try to find out more about the Aldark and the Abyssal Pearls.
Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Sijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
Okay, goodbye. What do you have to say, kitten lady?
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it.
Well, how did you get involved with Aldark Tilkalar?
I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Somerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice.
So you knew he planned to kill the newcomers?
What a hateful accusation. Tilcala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude.
All the monks of the monastery worship Daedra?
I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the divine prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilcala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen.
That would probably be for the best. You sad, sad lady, you. Okay, so I guess now we are off to head to Artaeum. Well, I think first I want to get some upgraded items going here. So I know that around the area, somewhere around here, there's a whole bunch of treasure chests. And there's a townhouse for sale. Well, maybe we'll look into that later. We're going to go find some treasure chests. So let's see where we can find some first. Well, these little things here, these Thieves Guild dead drops, that's not what I'm looking for. There are other chests that can be found out there that hold things like the Griffin's set items. That's what I'm really more important on looking for, but I don't think we're going to find many of those today. So let's go ahead, head on back to Somerset. Or actually, I'm wrong. We're traveling to Artaeum. So let's head on over there and see what we can find. Now, these are the kinds of chests I'm looking for. Let's see if we can go ahead and get on in here. See if we can't pick this lock. Unfortunately, it is a simple one, so it's probably going to be quick and easy. There we go. And inside we have gloves of magicka. Well, that's one thing, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want to find all the chests that have the Griffin's set in them. So let's go searching for some more chests. Alright, and so we found ourselves another chest, this one being a little bit more difficult than that first one was, at intermediate. See how quickly we can get this done without breaking many lockpicks. Alright, we got that one done. Do we have any Griffin stuff? None of the Griffin stuff, but we got a rawhide helmet of health. At least that's something. And let's go ahead and see what else we can find. And looky what we found here. A sky shard just waiting for me. So far, that's one of 3. We gotta find a bunch more of those. Because every 3 of those gives us a skill point or a full level. I believe it's just a skill point. So let's go ahead and continue searching. Well, I'm having a bit of bad luck trying to find those chests around the area, so we're just going to go ahead and travel off to Artaeum and find out what is going on the Sijic Island over there. So let's go ahead and come on back when we get there. Okay, so supposedly this is the area to travel to Artaeum. I'm guessing it's this right here. It looks like it. Alright, let's use the portal. Let's go to Artaeum. Artaeum, misty hollows filled with gregarious nixads. Hidden lagoons containing singing waters clear as fresh blown glass. Flowers that yada yada yada. Okay, so here we are at Artaeum, and we're going to have to go talk to the Right Master. Looks like he's below. Let's take a look at the map here. And that's an interesting looking island. So the Right Master is going to be way over that way. The question is, how fast can we travel here? Really, how big of an island is this? I'm not completely sure, but we're going to find out. Let's see what things we can find around, if anything.
Tranquil greetings. We do not see many newcomers on the island. Welcome.
Well, what do you do here?
In truth, I do very little here on Artaeum. I am one of the Order's few travelers. When matters in Tamriel demand the Sigic's attention, I often serve as the Right Master's Canvaroth, a scout as it were.
What kind of matters require you to leave the island?
Oh, dangerous relics gone missing, sorcerers wielding magics far beyond their ken, the occasional Daedric incursion. Many Sigics fear the outside world, but I find my journeys beyond the mists invigorating. We cannot live in our books alone.
Well, good luck and be careful.
Thank you. It is always a pleasure to converse with new members. Perhaps we will work together one day soon. I do hope I remember you if that is the case. My memory for faces is far from exemplary. May the old ways guide your steps.
New members? Am I a new member? I thought I was just some schmuck that came across some abyssal pearls. Well, let's see. How close are we to the Right Master now? We've traveled about halfway so far. So let me go ahead and get there and then we'll come on back. Alright, well I'm about halfway closer now, but I had to bring you back to go ahead and take a look at this beautiful architecture we got going on here. I love the way these things look. The separate tower discovered. And is this going to be the Right Master right up here? It looks like it.
Sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him, Val. Now go check on the pearl while I speak to our new guest.
Oh, there goes Val Serene. Alright, Right Master, what do you have to tell me?
What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon this sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldarc's plot on Somerset.
We discovered that newcomers to Somerset were being murdered to power the Abyssal Pearls.
Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you described...
Nope, I hit the wrong button.
What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you described sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sotha Seal warned us about.
Sotha Seal? What threat? I don't understand.
Sotha Seal, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his Clockwork City, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Somerset and Artaeum. I sent Valcerin to investigate.
Is there anything more I can do to help?
Indeed. But not until we finish studying the pearl Valcerin brought us. There are mysteries to unravel, and Val believes you will be instrumental to our success. We can get started immediately, unless you want to explore our island first.
Well, let's go ahead and complete the quest and get the Sigic Order Sash. I'm assuming it's going to increase Magicka, and unfortunately, I don't use a lot of Magicka. I use more Endurance, but okay, we'll take it.
The next step involves a thorough examination of the strange pearl you and Valcerin recovered from beneath the Shimmerine Monastery. Hopefully, we can learn more about the false Aldarc and the source of the pearl's magic.
You can use magic to get the pearl to reveal all that?
We are the Sigic Order, friend of Valcerin. There is very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. Every object remembers its history. The trick involves selecting the correct ritual to reveal those buried memories.
Well, can I do anything to help?
While I head inside to begin the augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sotha Seal's study in the tower, find my acolyte, Oriandra, and ask her for Sotha Seal's amplification elixir. We may need it if the pearl proves to be resistant to our magic.
Alright, I'll find Oriandra and get the amplification elixir. And that is where we will pick up next time. And I'll see you all again soon.